Happy birthday, Hyunjin!
I was just going to call him, I don't know, you don't have like a nickname for him, do you? Like Hyunjin or something? It's Binny. Well, Hyunjin doesn't have a nickname, does he?
Don't bring my Binny into this.
I don't know, maybe he does have nicknames, we just might not be.
We haven't got that far, maybe.
Yeah, we've got that far. Okay.
Might be part of our like
Happy birthday, Hyunjin.
stay initiation.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be good.
So, Hyunjin. Now, Hyunjin is the guy that... We're not going to put him in a box. He's so hot. And
If he was in a box, he'd melt that box.
He would. Be in flames. So,
If he was in a box, I'd be jealous of the box.
but I say, we don't want to put him in a box.
It wouldn't work, we've decided.
It's descended quickly. But it's one of those things that whenever I watch an MV, I'm usually struck initially by how gorgeous he is.
Mm-hmm.
And I have to then rewatch it to say, right, I need to focus on the dancing. I love how his body moves. The singing, the rapping. Because I think...
He's visually very stunning, isn't he?
Yeah, and then it hits you and then you're like, okay, focus.
Yeah.
Focus. It's almost like they need to start their MVs with just them saying, right, take a good look on each one, and they go, now we're going to sing. All right, I'm ready.
I just hiccuped, and I think that was possibly just a physical reaction to thinking, oh yeah,
He just I can't words.
Yeah. I think it doesn't help as well that yes, someone at first who is so visually stunning, but then they can back up that visual stunningness with talent, and then you're like, oh, this makes it even worse, as in like even worse because it's so good.
Yeah.
The threat level just doesn't stop.
The points just went up on that trump card.
Yes, because for me, when he dances, his body moves differently.
I always remember because was Backdoor the first one we watched. I always remember. I loved how he did the wrist movements when he was the centre with that. Yeah, it was so good. It was so cool, but it was very controlled, and it was the perfect balance between purposefully controlled, but so easily like flowing, and it was really, really cool. Yeah. So I was just like, it's dangerous. And he had pink hair. Beware the man with the pink hair. Yes.
Seriously, guys, we need it on a t-shirt.
I need that. Yeah. Beware the man with the pink hair.
Hyunjin, obviously, for me, I always think of him as more rap than vocal. But then we saw Red Lights, and he was doing quite the high. You're right, you have a little flashback.
Yeah, sorry, I think I died. I saw a red light.
He was doing the higher pitched voice in that. I was like, oh, okay. He's one of those people actually that I say we talk about his look, we talk about his dancing, but I don't think we've seen fully what he's capable of with the rapping and the singing. No. I mean, I think there's going to be more stuff we're going to watch and go, oh wow.
And that will only progress as well. They're still so young, like they've got their whole careers, so that's going to progress even more. So it's going to be like a fine wine. It's just going to get better with age.
He has done some solo dance numbers.
Just like
to other music,
just filming himself. Okay, that's cool. That's cool.
Yeah. So what we're going to do today for his birthdays, we have cakes.
Yeah.
We will watch a video of his habits. Just to see a bit more about Hyunjin. When I looked at videos for Hyunjin, there were a lot of videos of him being a drama queen and being dramatic. And I thought we have already seen that side of him, so I'm hoping that this one I've picked is just his habits, so we get a bit more than just that. As much as I do love that.
Maybe that'll be one of many.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then we'll watch one of his dance numbers.
Awesome. Sounds good.
Yeah. Very excited. So please remember to like, comment and subscribe in the comments. Is there a solo Hyunjin song that we should be looking at? Or which of his dance performances are your favourites?
Or what's your favourite thing about him?
Yeah,
because we're still learning about them, yeah.
How would you describe him in 3 words?
Oh my god. That's just what we sounded like just now.
They're committed, I'll give them that.
Hyunjin in the building. 같이 먹을래? 튀김이랑? 아니 난 떡볶이 먹을래. 거기 이김도 같이 먹을래? 아니 난 떡볶이 먹을래. 그것만 먹을 거야? 아니 그럼 그것만 먹어. 뭐야?
Well, would never do that.
He's so sassy.
Han, can you put your arms away? I'm trying to watch Hyunjin.
He just smacked himself. Oh.
I imagine this is what it's like living with Erin. I feel like they're really hard to organise as a group because they're all doing different things.
Yeah.
I am understanding more and more why they're called stray kids. They're like a bunch of children. They're like, guys, come on, focus.
Felix looks so cool.
Felix looks like a cool little elf or something. Well, he's having a good time on his own, and that's all that matters. I wonder how long he was there.
Ooh!
Oh! Maybe he was sleeping. Oh, busted. He was just sleeping. He's like, nope, I was awake.
너 그게 마음에 안 들어 그게. 앵기고 싶어요. 앵기고.
What did he just do?
Elastic band!
Oh!
배워. 내 입안에서 이기를 뭘 보냐고. 뭘 봐! 그러면 형이 막 어이없.
Oh.
I think I'd quite like that.
That's quite a popular thing I've seen in Korean culture, I think.
뭐야? 나는 어디? 여기.
Oh, I can't wait for this.
Mina! Love her. Oh, he is not impressed.
I think with the camera lights is for real.
He's such a bitch!
역시 우리 현진은 비니랑 잘 어울려요.
He's like, no.
Again, I feel like this is a normal day in their house. Football shirts.
장난이고요.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
It looks like a Calvin Klein model or something.
Or an anime character.
그럼 제가 만났을 때 시간을 기억하시나요? 뭐가 되는 거야? 아유 소리가 그래가지고 놀랐어요. 엄청 또 시작했다 또 이상한 표정. 스크 네.
Changbei looks really skinny there.
Yeah.
포크라며.
It's very young.
이 포크.
I think he looks healthier now with a bit of meat on him.
이 포크 숟가락. 이 포카락은 이 포카락. 네, 포카락. 이 포카락은 정말 실용성이 정말 뛰어나요. 네. 정말 좋아요.
피카소가 약간 그 뭐야 너 약간 너무 좋아하는 잘 돼가지고 솔직히 눈 이쁘지 않고 코도 이쁘지 않고 이쁘지 않은데 그래요. 네 신문.
Baby Lena, you can do it. Come on, baby. 아니 오빠는 베이비야. 아니 한지 정말 베이비.
I wouldn't mind him calling me baby.
그리고 또 핸드폰을 하이 베이비, 양 베이비, 하이 베이비.
Banks says it as well, doesn't he? Baby girl.
Yeah.
They've all got this thing.
Oh.
이대로 자면 너무 편할 것 같아. 너무 예뻐. 원래
I mean, if those are the models you're working with.
Yeah.
형, 딱 그럼 가운데 서봐.
Disposable.
하나, 둘, 셋. 됐어.
And you know for every photo they're going to look amazing.
Yeah.
Oh, ponytail.
If you love, stay free.
He's a little weirdo and I love it.
Yeah.
It's a savage little weirdo.
Yeah. It's the disgusted face. I love it. I love that face.
Yeah. Most of the time he looked like the bitchy girl in class. didn't he? Like at the back. He was like, okay. You think
But
that
they
looks
all-
good?
But they all love it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Love a bit of sass.
Oh, I want to know what was going on with that. The interview. Like, what would you say her was? The girl's woman's name was?
Oh, Mina. Kang Mina.
I think she was doing a bit of aggio.
Yeah.
From the look of it.
She
And I
was
think
being
he was just
silly,
like,
and he was just like, oh hell no, because they were a lot of idols get invited to guest host and MC for the music bank shows.
Yeah.
So that's why they have their names on the microphones and that. So it looks like they were hosting one of the music bank shows.
I think I really see more of them as a group with the chaos.
Oh, it's been crazy.
I feel like just watching it made me kind of tired. Like the idea of organising them or getting them to do something, when it'd be so much fun if you could hang around with them and not have to care like that you needed to get somewhere on time or whatever.
Yeah.
But if you were part of the team that worked with them, I'm sure they're lovely, but as in chaos.
Yeah.
All the anxiety.
Even Bangchan's not that much older, is he, than them?
No.
So
No.
I think they're all within like 4 years.
Yeah.
So
Which is amazing to have that lovely playfulness.
Yeah.
They work so hard, which is good that they get playfulness. But yeah, like being one of the organisers, nah.
No. No thank you.
Chaos.
oh, poor Hyunjin when Lino flipped him with the elastic band and he was actually biting down on his own.
I didn't see what happened. I was like, what did he do?
I thought
He
just,
went-
I
he
thought
went
he
like
poked
that.
him and then he was being
No,
dramatic.
he had an
Yeah.
elastic band on his finger and he just went like that and pinged it. But it's the way he just does it without him looking and then just carries on. Like,
Oh, that's mean.
I think I'd get on well with Lino.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's another bitch.
Let's see him dance.
Let's see his dancing. I have seen a clip where they were, you know, when we saw Hyunjin and Han sitting talking together.
On that couch.
Yeah,
No
and he
idea.
was talking about how he was told he didn't have to worry about anything when it came to debut. I don't want your debut because you're good looking, and he got really like upset by that. That whole kind of I'm not just good
I'm
looking.
more
I
than
want to be
that.
good,
Mm.
and so he was working really hard at dancing and he was getting criticised a lot for his dancing to the point that he didn't even really like it anymore. And then there was another trainee, I think he said that was older than him, that came in and really helped him to enjoy dancing again.
That's good.
So
Thank goodness.
yeah.
That's lovely.
Mm.
And I think it says a lot about his personality that he could have just gone, oh, well, I'll be all right because I know I'm going to get through.
No,
But
yeah.
to say, no, I want to be worth it, and I'm going to make sure I am by putting all that
I
work in.
want to earn respect for my ability and what I do.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good.
Good for him.
Mm.
What was that, like a cloak?
I feel like Phantom of the Opera.
Also, he choreographed this as well. Ponytail.
Ooh. His body pops.
Can't help myself. Got secrets I can't tell. I love the smell of gasoline. I like the match to taste the heat.
Oh, the cloak really adds something there, didn't it?
Play with fire. I've always liked to play with fire.
Ooh, the burning.
It's like the fires
Yeah.
in hell. It's being possessed.
Yeah, it's like he's the fire.
I've always liked to play with fire. Play with fire. Play with fire. Fire, fire. I've always liked to play with fire. Watching as the
That's so cool.
It's amazing how people can twist their whole body like that.
always like to play with.
So, I will say, the song saying about playing with fire, and his shirt was getting more and more open. I was like, you really are, young man.
Yeah. It was interesting because it was when the music stripped back, and then he went to the floor. His use of levels were great, and then he went to the floor, and then his movements got bigger, and he built up as the sound of the fire crackling was growing, and that's why I was like, he's the fire. That was amazing. I thought his use of levels and everything, and some of his movements were like flicks, as if they were flickers of a flame, and it was so hypnotising, just like watching a fire. It was amazing.
Hypnotising is the word.
I feel like I went somewhere. I don't know where.
Fantastic performance.
And I feel like if we're saying that he's the fact, what an interpretive dance.
Yeah, amazing. And at one point he fucking smiled because he knew it. He was like, I know I'm hypnotising all of you.
Yeah.
And it was like an evil, playful little smile, like he knows he's dangerous, just like fire.
It's like I said about these clothing, because obviously to start with it was very buttoned up. He had a cloak. He put his hair up, and it gradually got less and less. The cloak came off. Yeah, the hair came down. More and more buttons became undone, and it became untucked. You know, it was like more and more
dishevelled.
Yeah. Playing with fire.
But it's almost as if his need to at the beginning it was almost like he was very prim and proper and put together.
Controlled.
And it's controlled, and then like throughout it, the loss of control. It's almost like as the fire grew, the less he was. Yeah, he was more wild and
But you can't control fire. That's the problem.
Yeah.
And it doesn't. Like you were saying about like the reaching out movements. They say like the lick of the flame.
The lick of the flame, and the flick of it, yeah.
But then the whole saying of playing with fire is that you're doing something that's gonna explode.
Yeah, that in itself is a metaphor, isn't it, for something very dangerous.
He was definitely dangerous.
I loved his lines. That they were really good, and they were so fluid, but then they were mixed with real isolated body popping, which was great, and they were so powerful for such minuscule movements. So his muscles were really strong.
I feel like
really
he
good.
could do, or has done, like contemporary ballet flow, and then, as we've said, those such sharp, like
popping,
pop,
pops.
yeah, and that's gonna make you incredibly dangerous. For me.
I just suddenly thought in my head, like, wouldn't it be amazing if one day we got, or even in my, it's like a fantasy football league, but in my head of like K-pop artists, what if one day we got like a performance, a dance performance of like Jimin, BTS Jimin, Shiny Taemin, Hyunjin, do you know what I mean? Like, what if we got like, oh my god, we'd be destroyed.
Could you imagine them doing something similar to that MMA Black Swan?
Something interpretive,
dances, yeah. Like that.
Like, wow. I think by the end of it we were all just like,
I gave up.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a really interesting mixture of being amazed at his dancing, and the staging of it all as well was really amazing. And the use of the sound and the way it went down and came back. And oh my god, this girl is just
It
so
went black
beautiful.
and white at one point, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just checking I hadn't like lost part of my brain function.
Do you know what, I went into this
stroke mid-video?
expecting to be like, oh, what an attack. And it wasn't an attack, but I was completely like,
I feel
kind of
awestruck.
attack.
My God.
Yeah.
I wish I had the drive that if someone told me like, you know, don't worry, you're just this, to come back and be able to do something like that. Maybe that's why I'm not
That was a fantastic
successful
fuck you to
person.
whoever said like, oh yeah, you don't worry, you're just a good look, you don't have to do anything.
Well, to be fair, it was probably meant as a compliment.
Probably. But yeah, as you say, like his determination to be like, no, I'm going to be more than that, I'll show you. That's really good.
And he choreographed it at the beginning, so choreographed by Hyunjin.
But all just
So it said choreographed by Hyunjin. I doubt they put that on there if there was others which did the choreography. I'd like to know if he did the staging kind of stuff as well, because that was really cool.
I need a like behind the scenes. I need to know why that song.
The process.
Yeah. Oh, I need everything.
At the beginning, you know, we were saying like, oh, he's really controlled, and then it got less and less and more wild, isn't it? It's almost like the beginning. with the cape and all that, it was almost like a royalty or regal, like a prince vibe that obviously has a duty to perform, and then it was like the rebelliousness of throwing away the cape and being like, no, I'm not going to be this prim and proper. I'm actually going to, or again, like, not saying he's depraved. That sounds horrible, but you know what I mean. As in, even someone who could be in a position of such prim and proper power could actually have a really behind closed doors could have a really dark, naughty side. So there's so much to it. You know, why did he choose that outfit? Do you know what I mean? It was quite Prince.
I loved the cape.
That's like a badass Disney prince.
Because it was sheer as well. But when he did that move where he was leant back and the cape
was
draped,
dropped,
that was lovely. And he did some sort of swish movement with it, and I thought that's what I'd be doing if I was wearing a cape.
And there were some chains.
Yeah, but the thing is, that's when I realised...
that could be how he was pinning the
I was like, but they're
cape.
just weird.
But that's when I realised with the outfit, because I did notice it was more untucked, and I thought, oh, okay, yeah, it's more untucked. And then I thought, oh no, any decoration here is gone.
Yeah.
And then it's when we went away and came back, and I thought, I know another button is undone, because I was watching them.
The button shortage.
Yes.
Excellent.
And of course, like we said, there was definitely something, whether he has his belly button pierced or whether it was just a fake one, but it's that extra detail to draw your eye.
And they say you're like, from like a phoenix, like you're reborn.
Yeah.
Through fire. Yeah.
So maybe that was
becoming his true
self from the constraints of being the prim and proper.
Yeah. But you know what? With that little jewel in his belly button and the little glimmer of something like a diamond there or something, even if it was all dishevelled and whatnot after that performance, he was just saying, I'm too expensive for you.
The diamond in the rough.
Like, I know. It's probably a blooming Gucci diamond or something.
No Claire's accessories here.
There was also the detail of when he had the rose. First of all, it was in his mouth. I'm like, where did that come from?
Yeah, he picked up off the floor at one point.
And when he spun, like petals flying off it.
Oh, so lovely. That was in a different room though.
Yeah, it went and there was all dry ice on the floor.
And it was like blue lighting.
Yeah.
Oh, is that like the heart of the flame? Because the hottest part of the flame is blue, isn't it?
That's a good shout, yeah, maybe.
That was amazing.
I will need to prepare myself and watch that again. Well, happy birthday to me.
It's a happy birthday for us.
Yeah.
No, that was so artistically beautiful.
Mm.
And that's just one of his dance things. As we saw when we were going to click on it, there are others.
I'd really like to see him dance to, and it may not be a style, and that's totally fine, but again, to see the different genres that he likes to dance to and the way different ways you move. That was obviously like a very interpretive, very, I don't know, very intense, pensive, a dance there with lots of angst in it. I'd love to see him like do some street dancing with that popping and like locking or hip hop. I mean, I love me some old school hip hop, you know that. But yeah, I'd just like to see that, like to see what else he can do.
So, happy birthday, Hyunjin!
And thank you for making that video.
Thank you. That made your birthday a very happy day for us. Happy Hyunjin Day.
You lit our fire.